Hello everyone, as you already know, I'm Strahinja Đorić, founder of RUCI YouTube channel. Here you can see the sign because we are here today. We are going to visit HUBLOT manufacturer in Lyon. I'm very excited because this is my first time to visit such a huge brand, such a huge building, and we are going to see amazing mechanisms, materials, and we are going to speak with amazing people. My company today is...
I will.
Hey everyone,
You need this.
okay? You know me, maybe, from Watches and Wonders from this year. I'm really excited as well. I want to see the sapphire production. Really interesting to see the whole manufacturing process and whatnot.
Different timepiece from the complication department. First, we are starting with the La Ferrari MP05. So this one is watch made in collaboration with Ferrari past the years. So it's a 50 days power reserve watch. So it's a record holder power reserve for this one. So you can see here on the watch the power reserve just over there, hour and minutes. And the second here on the tourbillon. Okay. On the other side, you can see the back part of the movement. And
it's 10 barrels, yes.
It's 11 barrels.
11,
yeah. 11 barrel close.
In row.
In row, exactly. Yes, in row, just 11 barrel on just on this side. And this watch, because 50 days power reserve, to rewind it a bit longer, we are using the little tool. Yes. And so it's a retrograde system for the date. So the date is going backward just after going forward. You can see the B-axis tourbillon on the watch. Same for the main plate on the back side. It's a nice, very nice movement for this watch. Big bang tourbillon. This one you will see after during the process of the fabrication for the main plate. We have the spark erosion system that will make all the angle shaped for the main plate.
Okay.
And everything you will see it after the spark erosion. So this one is a 5-day power reserve watch with a tourbillon. This one is the MP11, 7 barrel put close to each other for 14 days power reserve for this one. So this one is not tourbillon, but it's all the mechanical watch with, you can see on display in front the timing control, and here you can see the days for the power reserve. So here it's like 6 days, 5 days and 6 days. The first like tourbillon automatic, so you can see the tourbillon here and the automatic like balance for the barrel just over there. Timing and minutes, hour and minutes just display on here, and same the main plate. We will see it after here, like on the display. This is the main plate. This main plate on crystal sapphire. This one also. So you have for this one very good transparency. Same.
Almost completely.
Yes, almost completely. Just the wheel. You can see just the wheel on the.
The water resistance, water pressure, does it measured before the movement?
After, I will show you. Just after, yeah.
Okay.
You have all the timing control just doing just over there, and after we are doing all the water pressure test. Most of the time your watch is with the crown down, so this is for almost watch the normal position of the watch. So the machine, what we'll do is test the watch in this position, in this position, and also this position, and the effect of the gravity change the timing and everything for the watch. So once the head watch will go below or over the main goal for the timing, the head watch will go out, and we have to make another control and everything on the movement.
In watchmaking, when we say unscratchable, normally we mean that it must be resistant, let's say, to inox, steel, and mainly what is a common object that can scratch your watch. Of course, we created something which is anti-scratch, but if you take diamond, you can scratch your watch. This is also for ceramics. And how to do that? Well, you have to know that mainly the gold alloys that are existent are in commerce, and they have a lot of metals inside. So you have gold, you have copper, you have silver, you have palladium, you have platinum, you have a lot of different things. You can increase the hardness of gold, but you never have something which is really harder than steel. So we tried to do some kind of heat treatment, some kind of metallurgy tests and everything, but it was not so easy to achieve what we wanted. And so the idea was, okay, let's mix gold with something which is really harder than steel. But to do that, you have to use a ceramic. And the hardest material in the world is diamond. But diamond is not so easy to use, it's really expensive also to find it, it's not so clean, so yeah, it's kind of a tricky material to work with. But the second hardest material in the world is boron carbide, which is a ceramic, which is a powder, it's a gray powder like this. So we really start from that. And the first step that we do is a cold isostatic press. It's isostatic pressure, which is liquid pressure. And it is this one, this is the ship that we use. We go up to 2000 bar, roughly. 2000 bar is like going at 20,000 meters under the sea. So it's a really heavy pressure.
It's just pressure, not temperature.
Just pressure for now, yeah. But so what we do now is that we obtain tubes, which are pressed, but they're still not what we call is sintered. So they're still not together chemically, they're just compacted. So the tube is still fragile. What we need to do is that we need to do a sintering. So we need to cook our preform. And to do that, we go up to 2100 degrees Celsius. And what we obtain is a tube, which is now solid. So we can now work with it. But what we are doing is partial sintering. So we are not reaching the final density. We're not going to 100% density. Why? Because we want porosity. So we want something like this, okay? It's like a hard sponge. And why we need that? It's because we want to put gold inside. But such colors, for example, red and yellow, they withstand a temperature of 1200 degrees. So it was impossible to do by that method. But we didn't want to change the color because we don't want to change the history of Ferrari, so you know. And the other thing is that we didn't want to change the ceramic because it's really good ceramic. So it's really used. It's actually really wonderful as a ceramic. So what we decided to do is that we want to change the process. So we started looking at other processes, and there was a process which is called spark plasma sintering, so SPS, which was not so used, and it was really used for small, let's say, parts, and not for optical parts. So we decided to, okay, let's try to do that. This technique involves temperature, of course, by electrical current. So we apply electrical current and also mechanical pressure. So we use some graphite molds, and which are, actually this one is an example, which it's a closed one. You know, you have a matrix and two pistons. You put inside the powder, you apply pressure and electrical currents. And by doing that, you're heating and giving energy differently. And now, after a lot of years of, let's say, study, 4 years, we are able to densify our ceramic at 1200 degrees. So at the limit, really at the limit of the resistance of the pigments.